What's going on, guys? Well, finally caught something in a 550 in this dirt hole set that I got. It's not exactly what I wanted to catch. Little fox squirrel, but that's all right. He'll eat good. So yeah, we'll get this reset, get him took care of, put him in the crock pot, get that reset. Also, this blind set is covered in snow. Probably gonna uncover that, fix it a little bit. And I think, you can't see it, but I think I've got something in one of my hay sets way down there. I mean, it's 50 degrees right now, so yeah, things are moving. All right, guys, we'll get this one reset and we'll show you. Okay, guys, so that squirrel made a good enough mess to make this a little more interesting. We've not had very cold temperatures for the last few days, and it's 50 degrees now. We've got a lot of, it's wet. The snow, there's still some snow, but it's melting fast. Well, we're gonna get down into the teens and single digits again. I'm gonna try to dig out this dirt hole a little better. All right, guys, sorry. That's pretty annoying. I only grabbed one drill battery, smart, problem number one. And yeah, this thing would not go in that stuff. There's a bunch of, I can see rocks in there, and I remember when I was drilling it with that wood auger, it was pretty bad, but I didn't think it was that bad, so that's all right. It is what it is. So I don't have as deep as one as I would like to have. Anyway, we're gonna throw some of that squirrel hair that's on this trap, get rid of some of that. And this squirrel sat right here and peed and crapped. So we're gonna have a good smelly dirt hole now. And there's no more snow, it's not covered in snow now. So hopefully we can reset this, rebait it, get that wily old fox to come in here finally. Part of the time it was covered in snow and whatever else. Man, this trap's covered in mud, or it was. Got some pretty good mud still on it here. Make sure that dog is able to float. Another reason I've gone to the dogless, guys. Bigger kill area. Alright. So let's see if we can get this bedded here. Whoops. Let's not latch it. How about that? There we go. Good old click. Put our pan cover down in there. Alright, we want to bed this thing super solid. All right, some of this wax dirt is kind of intermingled with the other dirt now, so that's okay. Shoot some more. I've got plenty. Well, I don't know if I have plenty, but I have enough to be dangerous. Find the pan here. There she is. This dirt is just mud, guys, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to blend that in very well. There's a little bit of dry stuff right there. Maybe try it. Yeah, it's not doing anything. That's alright. We'll use a little bit. A little wet back here. A little more. Alright. All that back up. Alright, hopefully old Foxy will come into that. As you can see, that dirt hole is not deep enough. It needs to be like 8 or 10 inches. But I used it pretty hard trying to get that go through those rocks. And man, I'm surprised. Like, I have the rockiest ground in Nebraska, I guess. I mean, that's crazy. So, yeah, there's the reset, the remake. And hopefully we get old Wily Fox get in here and make a mistake. So, I keep seeing him every other day running off way off in the distance. So, anyway, we still got something down there. And it looks dark, so I bet you it's a coon. Maybe a skunk, but let's go down there and check it out. Well, guys, big old muddy coon in the hay set. Boy, he made a pretty big trap circle, didn't he? I'm curious to see if this is one on that blind set that I had over there. Chewed his toe out to get out of there. So I'm kind of curious if that's him. We'll find out. We'll get him took care of. And he's dark colored, probably because he's so muddy, but yeah, we'll see. He's got a scratched up face pretty good, like he's been fighting. But we'll get him took care of and try to remake this. I might just make it a dirt hole set at this point. I mean, he pushed the rocks. I mean, the dirt hole is there, right where the trap is. I mean, you can see the trap, but he pushed these rocks all the way down here. I had his backing and everything. So we'll try to remake this one. We'll see. Come back at you. All right, guys. This is not the same coon as the one that got in that blind set. He's got all of his toes. Man, that's a good catch. He was pretty committed. This is a Duke 1 3/4. Yeah, man, that's a nice coon. He's starting to get rubbed there on his back of his neck there pretty good. But yeah, it's a good sized coon. Don't know, I'm assuming it's a, yeah, boar. Yeah, it's probably another 20 pounder out of here. He made a trap circle, didn't he? Tore it up. And now that my battery's dead, I'm gonna have to go back up to the house and get another battery. So that's pretty cool for my drill if I want to reset this. And I kind of do, because now I've got another one right there at the corner, right there. My dog decided to step in that one about a week ago, so that wasn't good. He's fine, obviously. That's what it's proof. These traps is a Duke 550. That trap didn't hurt him one bit. He had a little bit of a swollen foot for, you know, like a day. Totally fine. Didn't do anything to it. Didn't hurt him one bit. You put enough swivels on those things, they're totally fine. Completely fine. So, proof right there. But anyway, yeah, he pushed all my hay down in here. I might just make this a dirt hole after this. Use the hay as backing instead of covering it. Now I've got my wax dirt and stuff. But yeah, he made it all smelly in here now, so maybe we can get a fox to come through here or another coon or something. But yeah. And guys, I've started dispatching everything in the vitals. I saw a guy on Facebook or something talking about dispatching in the vitals instead of in the head. And yeah, man, I mean, 20-30 seconds and they're expired and no blood. I mean, you can see, I mean, there's no blood here, none. And when I used to do that, first started trapping, you know, shot everything, did the headshots, and man, just bloody mess. But right in the vitals, you know, that lung heart area, you gotta do some anatomy studying to see where they're, you know, everything's a little different. But if on a coon, if you get as close as you can to where that shoulder is, that shoulder comes up right there, right behind that shoulder. If you can get in there, yeah, 20-30 seconds, done, no blood. Good way to do it. Good way for the fur and all that good stuff. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can get this one remade, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. That's what we're doing. We're gonna remake it, and we'll show you the finished product. All right, guys, here's the finished set. Luckily, it's so muddy since all the snow has been melting, and it's been like it gets freezing at night, you know, like low freezing, but it's staying hot enough during the day. Like it's 51. I'm sweating. It's pretty warm. That I was able to dig a dirt hole with my trowel, so that's good. But I thought I'd take a page out of Hoosier Trapper's book, and the dirt hole's underneath that big rock. There's a big pile of rocks right there, and I was using some like smaller rocks, you know, fist-sized rocks earlier, and obviously, I mean, it worked. It, you know, worked fine, but nothing's moving that, and I kind of like bedded it in the ground, kind of hammered down some of that malleable mud, and yeah. So the trap bed is right there, no wax dirt, just basically a remade hay set with a rock backing. So yeah, hopefully this one I'm going to keep doing what I was using. It's Trapper J's All Predator Bait and Dunlap's Hostile, I believe. Put a smear of it on the rock there, and some down the dirt hole there. Just use the same hay that was here. I got some of this drier grass to cut up as my trap bedding. So yeah, hopefully all that good smell, fox will come by here and we'll have another fox. There's at least one I know running around. I caught that one back in, I guess, late November, early December sometime on a blind set. So hopefully we can get this one on this set here, or on that one way down there that I remade that had the squirrel in it. So hopefully we can get that done and we can get us another fox. Got a plan for February. We're going to do a pretty big line on some new property. Hopefully that can come through, so stay tuned and stick with us. Hope you all enjoy Plainsmen Outdoors. That's what we're doing. See ya.